If some people come in, if they come in, they come in. I'll introduce myself. Oh, where's the lights, Bill? Where's the lights? There we go. Bill, my wall has 2 of them missing now, though. Damn, I don't like that, Bill. I didn't like that. Let me move some of these ones that are just hanging on the chains. That'll make it a little bit better for me. Yeah, but they're small ones, Bill, without antennas. The hook's bigger than them. Oh. Oh, man. Hey, Bill, can you pop over... Bill, can you pop over to my YouTube? And let me know, it says I'm 47 minutes in on that one, or seconds in. And just leave a comment that says I'm going to be live on... Can I leave a comment? No, I can't. Otherwise, I'll fuck up the screen. I'll mess up the screen. So, I just want them to know where they can find me because, remember, yesterday, Facebook, Brent Mitch, B-R-E-N-T, let's be friends. Let's watch my life. This is where I'm promoting it at, not on YouTube. Sorry. YouTube doesn't want me to be famous. I got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying, Bill? We already have something going over here. Oh, they're listening to it. Okay. Oh, Bill, wait till I can do live on every... I cannot see any comments. Let me walk up to it. But I'm live, right? Because you know what they let you do, Bill? They let you live stream for 30 minutes and then they shut you down unless you pay. So remember yesterday when it says... there it is. I think I see that, Bill. Yep, there we go. And thank you. Hey, Hunting with Bill, go check out his channel. You know what I'm saying? Bill, this is great. Here's how I'll promote my show on YouTube. Is I'll just start going live on YouTube at 4:30, right? And then that way you'll get a 2-hour show, Bill. It'll almost be like when you went to church, Bill. Remember when you went to church? Bill, did you have to, when you went to church, when you were a kid? Bill, are you talking to me or were you listening? Okay, but hey, Bill, when you went to church, Bill's a guy in my head, but he really is my friend he's on PlayStation right now. He's the one that can read these. That's why there's no weird person in my head. It's really Bill. You can find out about him with the guy with the comment, Hunting with Bill. He's my boy. He's a different kind of human, so don't go meet him if you don't want to. Because you can't, once you take that rabbit out of the box, you can't put him back in. Okay, Bill, we got... I should always start that show at 5:30, and I'll do this show at 4:30. Who does? How do you know? I can't see anything, but okay. I'll trust your... Okay, listen. Hey, listen, for the new people that are watching, YouTube's going to shut me down probably in 15, 20 minutes, whatever. They'll say buffering, lost signal, host... Baloney. I'm over here doing a live show every night at 5:30 to 6:30 on Facebook. I know you say you're old. Yeah, don't you worry. I need my bake, Bill. This edible's kicking. Anyway, let's keep going here. You guys can watch this. Share me out. That's all I ask. Just share me out. Come over to Facebook. I know you guys can know how to get there. You just don't want to say you can get there. Because Facebook's the ones that's paying me, right? I'd be with you guys. I tried. Man, I knocked it out of the park with all those shorts. And you guys scoffed at me. Yeah, you monetized me. Cool. You know, you can't shelf what I have. That's what I'm saying. So I go over to Facebook. Facebook runs them in a matter of a month. I'm up to 50,000 views. That's how I know. On my table. Okay, so what I do is I scuba diver. When it's lobster season here in California, I go down and get those things. Yep, I have over 10 pounds this year. Yeah, that's me. Okay, I know. I'm not a free diver. Not a free diver. I'm a cheater. I use tanks. And I even double cheat. I use a long hose, which you can get from my sponsor right there. Next, that's Mr. Jared. NEX Underwater. Just Google them. Sales. at nexdive, dive.com. Okay? And then I also got a new sponsor. They don't even know what's happening yet. It's OrcaTorch. They're used to all the divers, real good divers, tech divers, this guy, that guy. And they go out and they do a good job promoting. I just want my stuff to go, right? So you hook up with a Chinese-based flashlight underwater company. And guess what? I would like to be famous on TikTok. I don't know if it's going to work. What? Do I put what on? Yes. Oh, Bill's trying to move on the show. Yes, I do an epoxy. Did somebody ask that or did you? Oh, okay. Yes, Bill. Yes, good question. I do epoxy them. It makes them more stronger, right? This one has been epoxied. Its bottom hasn't. If you've been watching, or you can go back on my Facebook and watch over the last 2 weeks, we've watched this guy progress. Now, somebody said, because I'm using so many different lobsters with this one, I'm using like an 8-pound body down here, but I put 12-pound legs on up here. It's getting a little weird, but it's all coming together. Now, somebody said it's like Frankenstein, and look what I had, Bill. Boom. Yeah. Bill, I got to go live on the other one. Otherwise, I'll just start it off like this. Okay, it's like a warm-up. Because look at this, Bill. You're absolutely a genius. What if I not get multi-platforms, Bill? Think about this with me, okay? I do 3:30 to 4:30 on TikTok, okay? I do the same show over again. Like if you go see a comedian, he only has, if you go both nights, you hear the same thing over again. And you hear a whole new crowd laughing and cheering, right? So what if I go he picks on, exactly. And then they work the crowd. Bill, we can work the crowd at any time. As soon as you clowns start leaving comments, we'll clown back with you. Just have a happy life, man. Okay, anyway. So they were saying, this is what, Bill, so it's going to be a show 3 times over, just like a minister, like my pastor next door, Bill. Okay, look at these bolts, Bill. Can you tell me when you can see them? Are we buffering, blah, blah, blah? That's a long time, Jesus. Is this, okay. Do you know where I got these bolts, Bill? When I ordered those trailers, right? Those axles. TJ told me to get extra, because you never know. I have 300 bags of these, Bill. I was going to throw them out. TJ goes, never throw them out. Never throw them out. Oh, I know, Bill. Remember yesterday I was telling you I wanted to do styrofoam for bolts out of his head? Why would I do that when I have real bolts, Bill? Like, I can put them, I can make them so they're coming, you can't see this, but I'll do this on my next show. I'll put them right here, Bill, so they're coming out of here like this. Hey, Jeff, if you can, thank you. I'm going to be live on Facebook. Can you share it in your, I can't share anything for another, I'm in Facebook jail, in the group. That would be cool. And Jeff, leave comments while you're there and just promote your website. Let's get guys in there, bro. Doesn't matter if they're from here. You're the guy that everybody wants to go out with, not me. I have my select few. You'll go do barbecues with them on a beach. This is Jeff, and he loves it. He wants to be, Bill, he likes to be down in the water with bros. You know what I'm saying? He's not scared to dive by himself. That's not it at all. Get that out of your head. No, I didn't say you said that. I'm talking to the world now, Bill, not just you and him. Man. Okay, so you guys are going to hear a lot of the same things in about 3 minutes when I go live on Facebook. That's where my home is. Hey, I want you to follow me on every social media. So thank you, my dude. I want you to promote me on or support me on if you can find me. I'm on TikTok. I'm over here on where am I, Bill? What's this one? YouTube. I'm going down here to this one. Yeah, I know. I could spend about $1,000 and a monthly fee, or I can just be cheap and conquer this thing all by myself. And I'm doing it. I'm on top, kids. I know you say 3. Yeah, on top. Oh man, and the story I got to tell you today, it's a blessed story. So hey, listen, if you're on YouTube, I'm going to tell you right now. This is buffering's going to stop. They shut it down unless I pay, right? Facebook will let me have an hour. So please, I can even do more than an hour. But please come over there. Be my friend. If you want to be entertained at the end of the day because you had a shit day, hey, me and my boy Bill, we had that day, but we kicked ass in that day. That's all I could say. We took that. Amen, Bill. Yeah, man, Bill, you're like, I just went to the funeral thing, and Bill, they were saying that, and they were dancing, and Bill, I'm gonna go to this town, Quincy. And it's a Southern Baptist church, and I'm gonna attend. I even told the preacher guy that. And Bill, you know me, I'm not a religious. All right, listen, you'll get the story. Hang on. Oh, we got 2 more minutes. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be talking about this. If you catch this on YouTube, I don't know, at 2 in the morning, because you're like, oh, what's this about? Hey, this is real. I catch all those. When it's not lobster season, I go down and shoot halibut in the head with a spear gun. Now, the chances of us seeing a great white shark are really, really high where we're doing it, because that's what great whites eat when they're young. And when I say young, a juvenile is up to 12 feet. I don't know if you've seen a 6-foot great white. You're going to poop yourself. But a 12-foot, my buddy Dan, he knows all about it. Jeff knows him. And yeah, so we're gonna roll with this show. Come over. Let's be friends on Facebook. Let's get the numbers, because I'm always in Facebook jail. I'm in there right now. That's why Jeff's going to promote. Okay, and are we ready for this, Bill? Oh, man, I got to hit done. And then I hit go live. Okay. Let's catch everybody up, okay? Hello, Facebook. I'm up here. I'm so cheap. I'm using my phone for YouTube, and I've been on for about, I don't know. How long, Bill? Well, 12 minutes and 12 seconds. Because I'm just trying to get the kinks out up there like I did here. Now, you guys got to think of this. I don't want to spend money. I'm going to do this without you guys giving me money. Thank you. Don't do that. I don't want that. This isn't what this is about. I'm already getting sponsors. It's a crazy day that I had. I was out there, storm. So we got these storms, right? Somebody that wants to work like myself. Oh, this is what I needed, right? Storm. I'm sorry. Yes, we lost electricity, and that was 48 hours. They just turned it on, and you know what I did? I vacuumed the whole upstairs, locked the bulldogs downstairs. Bill, I was so excited. Bill was there because I was talking to him. He just finished his great day of driving a commercial truck up in Canada. And how warm is it, Bill? Oh, let's open a beer. Got my 2 beers for the night. Corralitas. It's what? Minus 19? Is that my language? My language, 19. I've never been in 19, Bill. And I've been up in Tahoe maybe a good night of 32. And then they spray water up on the things to... It was minus 40. That's the kind of man... Hey, if you want to watch Bill slip and fall, that was him. That was him. He was out there just minding his own business, doing what they have to do up there. Hang on. Snow below the sidewalks, right? And he's got this thing, he slips, his foot almost went in. He almost lost his foot, and it was exciting. I said, send me that video, Bill. I did a little TikTok for him. He did a good job with himself. Hunting with Bill on YouTube and TikTok. He's going to go live. He'll never be on my show. He'll only be in my head. Bill's a different character. Don't open that box if you come across me. And listen, Bill grew up in a different time. So he's doing the best that he can do in this day and age. But this day and age is a little bit different for everybody. Bill, I can't look at both cameras. Now, Facebook, you're my audience. Hey, guys, if you want to look at eyes, come down here to Facebook. That's all I can say. That one's going to be turned off because they don't, unless you pay, yeah, just tell me I froze. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm going to show you pictures of what happened. I had the most beautiful day. I went to work. Boom, boom, boom. Got all my stuff done. And then I go, hey, I'm sitting in my office. I'm talking with Bill. I said, hey, Earlier in the day, I asked the guy that runs the meat department at Corralitos Market. Where I'm in a small country town. It's a meat market. They don't even skip. Hang on. Compliments to the brewery. Compliments to the brewery. They don't even have scan, right? This is old fashioned living, and real people. You get to know them. They're your neighbors. They're hardworking. Holidays. Up. Thank you, Miss Sherry, for coming. Holidays. Holidays are out of this world. Weekends are out of this world. Why? Because everybody wants to come out and get their meat for the week at Corralitos Market. And you got these guys that have been there. Dave, I don't even want to disrespect it. He's been there a while, though. That's all I'm saying. And then you got the young crew in there, right? The up-and-comers. And this is real. You kill yourself a deer because you're a man. Sorry if you're not into killing. It's probably not your channel. But everybody's got to eat, Bill says. And Bill got 2 deer this year, made pepperoni. Yeah. How many top sirloins did you have, Bill? 42. 40. And then his wife and kids are so proud of their dad. So they tell all their friends, and their friends are like, can we have them? And Bill goes, I didn't even count them, Brent, but they're not all here. And he's absolutely right. Bill just loving life, right? And he doesn't care. Man, this was his first year being there. He was on the coast like us. He moved to the middle, where everybody's moving to for some reason. Why? Because it's so cheap. I'm just trying to keep up, so share me out. So here, today, we got the bolts, right? Somebody said something about Lobsterzilla, in the comments and this and that, right? When the comments were flying, right? So then I asked Bill, I said, hey, I should take styrofoam and cut them out. He's like, you got an X-Acto knife? I'm like, yeah. So I'll just cut out some bolts, spray paint them, blah, blah, blah. I go and I cut them out perfectly. I started making a video. And then I spray paint them with the gold stuff that I put on the gold chains. And guess what? They just disintegrated, okay? So if you got, it's not real styrofoam. It's kind of the ones that have little balls when you cut it, styrofoam. You can't put that paint on it. I'm just saying. But just melt it. I came back out ready for my nice gold bolts. But meanwhile, my buddy TJ did my trailer. And I got bolts up. Bill, look at these bolts, right? I don't even know what they're to. TJ told me to keep them. I kept them. I got 10 bags of them because TJ wanted to make sure I didn't run out of any, right? So now, we could just put them in here. I could drill holes in here and put them in here. Bill, that does look good. If you can watch, Bill, tell me when you're caught up. Because I want... You're in the kitchen, damn it. Okay. I'm going to move my beer. Hey, I'm going to get to the Corralitos story tonight too, man. The market, okay? Let me get this guy up here so you guys can see what we're dealing with here. Okay. Right here. Let's get the light down. My mom bought me this professional thing, Bill. Hang on, guys. There you go. Okay. Everybody's... Okay. So, here we go. Take a drink. This is getting good. Bill, I don't even think an hour is good enough. So if I do an hour on TikTok at 3:30 to 4:30, an hour on, and then if you want to just watch me for 3 hours straight, I'm going to be doing the same show, but it'll be over again. if you're that bored, maybe you have COVID, maybe you don't. But if you do, you have to, stay inside and save the society. Housebound. Thank you, Bill. You can watch me for 3 hours and then pass out and think you're going to die and you didn't die and it's a regular flu. But we won't go there. No politics. So, Bill, can you see it? The bolts either out, instead of antennas on there, we do the bolts out those, right, like that. Or we put them... I think that's better right there, myself. Tell me when you got that pick. Do you have that one? Bill, which one do you like better? Jesus. It's a show, Bill. You have to answer. This better than up here. Oh, that's just shoot there. Okay. So this guy came together. I don't know if you've been watching, and if you haven't, you know what? Scroll back and start from the beginning. It's only been 2 weeks. And by the way, if you really want to see lobsters that I've given you, met a wonderful lady at the market today, Bill. I showed you pictures. How great was that? Our little Marta, our town lady, she was impressed to see it. And now all of you can see it. If you're in Central California, in Monterey, and you want some fresh meat, you go to Corralitos Market. You come here anyway on the weekends anyway, right, Bill? Like, do you know when they have the people driving, Bill, that don't know our roads? I know, but you know when you live somewhere that you love living because it's not populated? And then on the weekends, the mountain bikers come here, the off-roader guys come here, the dirt bikers. I hear you guys just, you do a little extra. Bill, those kids do a little extra right by my house. They do the pipe thing. They go, and guys, I know it's you. And then you know why, Bill? Because it was, remember Nate? Remember my buddy Nate? Bill. Yeah, okay, thank you. You got it's a show we got to go on, bud. What are you? You're eating peanuts? What flavor? Just peanuts? Dill pickle? Dill pickled peanuts? Bill, give me a picture. No, you can't. Don't. It'll shut that show down. Don't do that. Okay, let's keep on track. So, anyway, I go out there, Bill, and tomorrow's video, you'll see the whole thing. This is going to be my day. So, I decided to go see if they'll let me hang one of my lobsters down there. And Dave, a big hero of mine, Bill, this guy knows meats like I've never seen before. And do you know how I know that, Bill? Because I gave him a lobster after I caught one. I said, hey, I was giving people halibut. Here, have some halibut. No trade, just straight giving it to beautiful people, hardworking people. Anyway, back to the story. So Dave noticed. He goes, hey. He goes, I go, Dave, don't you want some halibut? He goes, you know what he said, Bill? He goes, no. I'm not really a fish guy. And I get it. A lot of people aren't. I say, okay. I say, hey, how about this? How about when lobster season comes around? Okay? How about I give you a lobster for you and your wife? So, really? Bill? Okay? He knows meat and how much it costs, right? So, you got to understand, nobody's ever seen these lobsters before. Right here? Yeah. These are California spiny lobsters. They do not have pinchers. Everybody's like, wait a second. Yeah, we've been fooled, right? $9.99 a pound from Maine, or $59.99 a pound. They all go to China. All of our traps go to China. So you can't. In the old days, Bill, you used to go down and be able to buy them. Like if you couldn't get them while you're diving, you could buy them from the guys when they came back in. No. Nope, none of that. But we're talking old school, right? Things have changed, people have changed, blah, blah, blah. So, if you've noticed, this guy is coming together. I spread out his legs. If you haven't watched, go back, watch, get caught up on your breaks, whenever. That's when this is working. And I had over 1,000 people watch last night's show, so I would show you, but my phone is up there with the other one because I'm too cheap to go on two things. And now Bill came up with a brilliant idea. You know what Bill said? Bill said that you should do a 3:30 show and on TikTok, and then a 4:30 show on Instagram. Yeah, people on YouTube, you know that's not true, but Hey, Justin, welcome. Well, hey, Ashley Terry's watching. All right. Who else? We got Paul Andrews. Listen, Paul. Listen. China. I know. You're going to hear something weird from me. I got a sponsor. It's China. Listen, I'm not selling out. I'm just paying bills. Americans aren't paying me. My God, we're all sinking together. Wondering what happened. Doesn't matter what side you're from. Listen, today I found out, because I guaranteed I was friends with somebody that I normally wouldn't be friends with. And guess what, Bill? You know what brought us together? A lobster brought us together, Bill. A taxidermy lobster, which I brought down because I asked Dave if I could hang one of my lobsters. So now, when you come out and get the sandwiches and you're looking around and you've never even seen anything like this, and you look up on the wall and there's a 12-pound lobster staring at you. It doesn't smell. But it looks like it's wet right out of the ocean. They don't even sell. Hey, they do sell seafood. Hang on, smoked salmon. I'm buying in. That's all. Thank you very much, whoever said that. Paul, okay, yeah. Anyway, Paul, this is how I'm going to finish my life, right? I get compliments the brewery. I get to go out and live life. I have no depression. I have no anxiety. And people like me and Bill, how we grew up, you would think we did, right? You think we should go talk to somebody. No. I'm that crazy friend that you all love to have, right? You love me for a lot of different reasons, but you also have to say things that say, Bill, that's why you're not on my show. You can't talk like that. Okay, anyway, Hunting with Bill, TikTok. If you really want to meet a dude, he's Canadian. Listen, don't judge me because of him. Okay, I'm not mounting the bolts today, Bill. These things stink. Because, Bill, remember this guy's legs were all like, remember he didn't even have any legs. Now he has all of his legs, right? This one's a little funky, I know. I'm going back to the drawing boards on that one, boys. Don't you worry. But you gotta understand, I don't even have a tail for this one, Bill. Bill, I got about 50,000 tails out there. None of them fit this guy, right? So, hey, Long Beach, here I come. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, oh, the chains. Thank you, Bill. It's getting a little warm in here. Well, how long do I have, Bill? Bill, can you imagine if I could do this 3 hours? Then I could get a whole show, right? People would watch 3 hours. Take my sweater off. Okay, let's show the tattoo. Compliments to the brewery. Compliment to the brewery. What I do is, hey, listen, you want to blame me for being an alcoholic? I'm not. I have 2 beers a night. And listen, they don't even want me to say who they are, but it's Corralitos Brewery. Okay, I wear their hats. I quit drinking my beer. Not Bill, you can't drop the bombs, man. The bombs, you can't. I know you can, and if you go to Bill's Lives, he's gonna drink and drop bombs. You know, that was the F-bomb that he said in my head, by the way. He said, "Quit blank my beer, drinking my." I can't even say it. Thank you. Okay, anyway, so this guy. Let's just keep going with what we were going with. I'll get back to the market in a minute because it was a wonderful story. And I need a half an hour, Bill. So do I have a half an hour for that story? 44 minutes, okay. Can't even get through my day to make new memories. Okay, so you guys got to understand this guy's legs. If you go back on my other videos, he didn't even have half of them. This is a 9-pound body with an 8-pound body with a 12-pound top with 12-pound legs and 9-pound legs. Somebody called it Frankenstein, right? So that's why we have the bolts here. The bolts are either going to go in, hang on, Bill, different perspective. The bolts are even might go in here. You guys can vote on, oh, God, I can't do this. And hang on, Bill, like that. Burp. Or burp. Burp. What? Oh, there's my, okay. You're welcome. They're watching. Hey, tomorrow's your guys' show, right? I couldn't get back in edit. I tried, man. All I ask is you guys follow and share me out. It'll make things a lot simpler. And I'm not asking for money. Just look at this, Bill. Do you see this one? Look at the size of my hand in this. Do you see that? Bill, look at this. You see this? The shell broke. It would have fit this one, but it was all cracked. So what did I do, Bill? Look at that. And then I'm going to put foam and a gold chain. Now I have a kink, Bill. Look at this. I have 2 of the spikes. 4 spikes with the gold in there. That's going to be my new blinger when I come see you guys. Yeah, I'm traveling the world. And then these ones are going to be for the kiddos, man. I'm going to get a whole bunch of those smaller ones and then glue them up. And when I travel, here you go, kid. Here you go, kid. Enjoy yourself. Because I've seen right now, Bill, hang on. Let me put this guy. I think we've talked about this. They do, Bill. Bill and this guy. Those guys are right. That's why I stopped. Hang on. Let me get back here. Okay. Drink my beer. Thank you. Well, I'm going to sit down in a minute. For the last half, I would like to talk about. Am I frozen? Hang on. I'm not even frozen, and I've gone over 30 minutes on the YouTube. Okay. Anyway, here's how you can help me. I would like you to follow me on every platform out there. Right? If you're and listen, if you don't want to do TikTok, I understand. Hey, TikTok, if you're one of those people that say I can't stand TikTok, listen, we all got to live together in this world, right? We're all at each other's throats. I'll just say it. I mean, I know it's an topic that blah blah blah, but people are good no matter where you got to look for them now, right? And nobody wants to talk anymore, Bill, except for in my town. I live in a town. That's why I have so much happiness in my life. I moved to a town, Bill. I moved to a town that is yesteryear, right? In California. So we have the new people. We have the older people. Everybody gets along. We have a beautiful lady, Marta, that walks around our town. And if you come to our town, don't disrespect her. She's a beautiful lady. That's it. That's all yeah, and you'll see her in tomorrow's video. Because I give her lobster, right? She eats it. She loves it. She always smiles when she sees me, right? And I always smile with her. And at first I'm like, maybe she doesn't want to talk. She looks like she doesn't want to talk. Bill, she's the nicest person you've ever met, right? And most people just come up and no disrespect to anybody, they just come up and say hi and make sure she's okay and blah blah blah. Stop and talk to her if she wants to. She'll let you know if she doesn't. She's one of those individuals. Either she talks to you or don't. Yeah, I can't say that, Bill. But yes, that's it. So what did Mark do? There's my boy. Hey, Bill. At least it's a comment. It's a comment, and it makes the algorithm go tweak, 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 and it's tweak, 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 tweak. It's going for me, kids. So I don't even have a moderator, Bill. You can't threaten to kick somebody. Hey, do you have the chat room locked so he can't pop in, or is he gonna pop in? You can pop in, Mark. Okay. Why do I have my chains out, Bill? Oh, I was going to take my shirt off. That's right. Hang on. It's hot. You're right. Okay. If you're just meeting me, that's what you're going to see. Yeah. 53 years old. Don't judge the body type. We're not allowed to do that anymore. Remember, kids? No body shaming. Bill, this is a great new world for me. There's no body shaming, right? So I can be me. And everybody has to accept it. So there it is, kids. You can't body shame. You might as well share me out. I won't cuss. And if I do, it'll be a slip up. I've done it my whole life. It's hard for me, but I'm 2 weeks in. I'm recovering quite nicely. I'm listening to my buddies cuss, and it makes me want to cuss. Bill, did you leave or did Mark pop in? Okay. I'm going to take these off so you guys talk. Okay. So, I live here in Corralitos. I had a genius idea today to say, hey, there's PG&E guys here. Our electricity's been off for 48 hours. There's all different ways you can treat those guys when you see them in the trucks. You can drive by and flip them off because you think they're responsible. They're not. We live under trees. We decided to live here. So, leave them alone, okay? And it's not them making the decisions, okay? Those guys they're all my friends. They're all partly crazy, but they're a controlled crazy. I know 4 of them personally, and they're 4 of my favorites. But everybody's my favorite. So, when Bill, whistle when you want to come back on, Bill. Okay. All right. I'm putting them near my hair. Okay, so the PG&E guys should be treated like firemen, right? We live in the forest fire area. When your town burns down up in Auburn, I know I have a lot of friends My family's been evacuated to my house. We went out one year and sat at the airport where they were picking up water with the helicopters. That kind of place to live, right? So those guys, just thank them, right? They just worked. They came in. They got families. They got kids. They got to leave those. They got to travel all over. Thank you, thank you, Ashley. Hey, you want to get matching tats? Yeah, I won't even go there. Yeah, just keep moving. Bill, YouTube's letting me run, so hey, welcome on YouTube. I'd love for you to join me on multi-platforms. I'm going to do a show at 4:30 to 5:30 on YouTube, 5:30 to 6:30 on Facebook, and TikTok is somewhere because I still have to make money out there in the world. And just having is ammo in the room? Like in my head? Oh, okay. Oh, it popped in there. I'm like, oh no. I really have to take the headset off because I know him and Bill would just chit-chat all night long. Okay, so if you haven't watched, just go back and rewatch. We got the lobster. It's coming together. The Monsterzilla. You guys leave comments. Do you want them out of the antenna? Hang on, I'll do it one more time in case you just popped in and you're not going to actually watch my whole show backwards like real tart. I can't say that word. Hang on. Okay, let's not even go there. Clear new thought. We're learning a whole new world for social media. Okay, so we have options. I got these bolts. TJ told me to make sure I had extra bolts when he did a project. Right? YouTube's doing good? Perfect. Okay. So, Bill, right here. Hey, and if anybody else is here, if you could just share me out, I have another 30 minutes for you, Father. Who said that? Ammo. You guys, listen. Hey, Bill. I'll leave a story. Because remember when Ammo actually left us? Right? And got locked up? Well, I'm not going to say anything except for Facebook. He put up on his Facebook. I mean, he's inside having the time of his life. And I'd say, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. And my wife would come up and say, you can't say that to Ammo. I'm like, you're kind of right. You wait a couple days, see if anybody's going to come. Nobody came. Thank you, Ammo, for nobody coming. Okay, anyway. Bolts here, right? Let's vote on this, kids. We got bolts here because this is a lobster that has been built from many, many different lobsters. Probably up to 15 different lobsters so far. And we're going to cut this off and redo it, so 16, 17 different lobsters by the end of it, because I don't even have a tail anymore. That's why this tail, it was all cracked. I don't have a big enough tail. That's where I'm going to use my boys down in Long Beach. LB! Bill, how do you do LB? Maybe I shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. Never mind. I apologize. Yeah, I'm not into that. Yep. Okay, so we got... thank you, Bill. Thank you. Either here... go back. Because, Bill, I just met some awesome people down there. You know the story. I told you that parking lot. That guy was a king down there, Bill. Like, Bill, when I tell you they had a kid sit at the harbor until we got back just to invite him to a party. And then me and him were going back and forth. How do you say that? Just really enjoying our conversation, right? And he brings back his uncle, Bill. And I'm talking an uncle that comes and says, hey, can you come there? And he looked at him and said, hey, I'm talking to my new friend. Just like that, Bill. Rip, Bill. I'm like, oh no. I mean, I had to get back to my camper if I needed to get something to be in the fight because I'm old. But nobody went there, right? Just a glorious time. And yes, we'll talk about the whole phone kabobble. But anyway, either here, boys, or here, and girls, and anybody that's identified as anything. That's who I am. I don't care. Here or here. This is going to be the Lobsterzilla. I got to look at comments, and I'll give credit to who said the right comments about it, right? The guy with the dive helmet. Oh, okay. I don't know Ammo then, because I like going to LB. Ammo, listen, I don't want to be in your turf thing. I support you up here and I support them down there. I support everybody. And I'm not, hey, hang on. This is going the wrong way. My boy down there is not a part of any of it. I'm just saying. I just had a great trip. It was a beautiful time. I'm going to go back down and they're going to help me get a tail that will fit this one. Or if one of you has, hang on, Bill. Hang on, Bill. Bill, this is what professionals do. I'm just going back to memory. This is over a 10 pound. This is a high 11 or low 12. Okay? High 11 or low 12. Now, you're saying, how do you know? Listen, I've grabbed so many of them in my lifetime. This is why I haven't even started editing yet. Right? I'm going to get one of those young kids that knows how to edit and da-da-da-da. And then my life's going to be a little bit easier, but it's going to be more because now I got to go meet people. And I'm excited. I'll go hang out with Ammo. I mean, if he can behave. Ammo, can you behave for a night? I think he has to because he has a bracelet on his ankle. Like Ammo. Like, if I came, would it be cool? Because I watch this. Bill, I'm watching this one kid on YouTube. And he's traveling around and going around and just interviewing, like, did you know the Kia Boys? Have you heard of them, Bill? If you punch in Kia Boys, it's guys that go around and YouTube them stealing Kia cars because you don't even need a key. You just need your phone. They started with their phone, Bill. They have all these people with Kias, right? And everybody that doesn't have money to buy the Mercedes anymore, so they're buying the Kias. Kias everywhere. Kia Boys. Oh, Ammo knows them. Of course. I didn't know. Because here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be USB charger. That's what it is. You're absolutely right, Ammo. Ammo would know. Anyway, I'm friends with Ammo. Don't judge me, right? He never did anything to me. He didn't come over and take my Kia. There would be a different story. I don't know who would win. He's a real man. I'm a real man. But I'm in the country. Listen, that's why I love my town. Please don't come here. We love being here, and we love you can meet people, and I'm going to show this experience. Okay, are you talking to me? What? Why are you so angry? Man, Bill wants me off that subject. Okay, I won't go there, Bill. I'm not doing that one. That's not part of the story. But I will say this. I met a beautiful person while I was walking into the market to hang it, one of these taxidermy ones, which you now can go see. You don't come to my house. You can't figure out where I live, or you can. Just don't come here. Please don't come here. But hey, go to Corliss Market, order a Bill. Bill, they have tri-tip sandwiches. You know when you're looking at McDonald's or something, and you're every day, you're an average working man like me and Bill and Mark, right? Yeah, maybe the lunchbox didn't get filled that day, and you haven't eaten for, I don't know, 15 hours. You know what I'm talking about, Bill? Yeah. Bill texted me today and forgot water. No, what'd you spend on water today, Bill? Hang on. $7 for a bottle of water, and he lives in Canada, where you can just pull over and get a creek full, in my opinion. Because us Californians take our chances. Hey, when you go up there, you can drink that water straight from. They won't. They're like, oh, it's not filtered. Hey, I'm like, whoa, come on down here. Come on down here where we glow at night, right? Our water has actually changed our kids' hair to purple and green. I see a purple and green haired kid, I'm like, man, you must have drank the lake water, not the river water. See? This is what happens when you drink the ocean water. You just get a nice shine. That's California ocean, salty. Anyway, let's get back on track. Bill, I go in the market, and I'm filming. I film Marta outside. I film myself in here saying, I'm going down there, right? I walk into the market. Boom. And everybody that's having a mediocre day, I'm just going to say, I think it livens up the life. Just life. I don't care what happens in this life. I'm having the time of my life. And everybody around me, I just want to affect with them with that, right? There's no reason for all this at each other's throats. But listen, I'm also the guy, Bill, you know what happened the other day? So this is the mixed part of me, right? Is I'm driving, and you know where 2 lanes go to 1 lane when you get out of Watsonville into the country? Okay? So we're driving, right? Now, somebody puts on their blinker, because a lot of people turn right there, right? Turn left. So they put on their blinker. So I said, good. I get my big diesel truck, Bill. I get around, and I start moving, right? So it's going, because now I got a clear shot. Nobody's in front of me. Okay? This person decides not to turn. And then sees me and decides to hit power. Now, you don't have a turbo diesel truck. I paid $91,000 for that. Okay? Boom. In front of her. I look back. Bill, I get the flip off. Remember that? Now, I'm supposed to be this relaxed guy, right? Super nice, and I am. And now all of a sudden, I slam on the brakes where the whole back end shivering spill. And you know we have computers on that doesn't happen anymore. But yeah, I did that. I jump out, right? Almost get hit by 4 cars going the other way. Some dude honked at me and told me get back in my truck in your language. I looked at her and I saw it's a woman. Listen, I've never abused a woman. I never will. My dad trained me right. And I look, and she doesn't have a husband in the car. I just look at her like that, and I get back in my truck and I leave, right? And then I'm so confident with myself. You know, I needed wood, Bill. And you know, after you do that, and you leave that moment where you just were explosive. You're like me, so maybe you have experienced that. And now you kind of think about it, and was I right or wrong? I don't know. I think I was right. But I'll tell you what, I changed that person's life for the day. And then I just pull over and I get firewood like it's no big deal. Come home, load up all my firewood. 25 minutes. Okay, so let me get back to the story. Anyway, I just want to, here's what I want. I just want to, everybody start liking each other. Man, we got to get through this life together. Doesn't matter who you are. Bill wants to be by himself. I don't blame him. You need to be. Bill, you're a guy that needs to be by himself. I'll just tell you right now. Okay, let me just break this down real quick, because I watered these today to get them to stretch out, and there is an odor there. They haven't been what do you call that? They haven't been right. This guy has spiders in him still. You say, why is he even in your house? Well, I had to show you what was happening today. Meanwhile, while I was working, I have his antennas right here. Okay? This is him. Nice lobster, right? What happened is I had so many, I couldn't taxidermy them all. I took his tail meat and I ate it, and I just left him out in my chicken coop with my flesh-eating maggots with all the other ones, right? And that's why I have all these, right? That's why I have all those parts. If you don't know who I am, please don't judge. You don't like the tail because it's too bright, right, Bill? Okay. Thank you for mentioning that. Watch what happens, Bill. Because, okay, but let me ask you this. Do you like that tail? Okay, can you see that one? Okay. That one right there, Bill, is the same as this. Let me epoxy it. And I will show you that you won't be even able to tell. It'll darken up, Bill. Because here's what you do. Bill. No. Bill, you ready for this genius move of mine? How did I figure this out? Are you ready for this? Okay? I'm gonna give you a mind-blowing tip. Okay? If you're watching, you're gonna know. I will. I get 2 beers a night, Bill. I want to pace it so we can have a beer after this. Because, Bill, white trash. Of course it's in a pot. It's on ice. It's on ice in a pot, Bill. You know why, Bill? Hang on. Bill brought up a good pot. Oh, everybody has a metal bucket. I got the crystal things, Bill. No, Bill, who am I trying to relate to? Average people. If they saw crystal up here, right? And trailer park, yeah, that is trailer park. And I fit in with you guys, and I'll party with you guys. I won't stay at your trailer park. Oh, we've had the above ground pool, Bill, and I live on a slope. We tried digging it out with a tractor, Bill. My buddy that came over with his kids, it was on a slope, and if you would have gone to that side that was leaning, you would have had. Bill, how many gallons? Well, there's a river down below. It's a Corlitas Creek down below, right? So you're gonna go into there, but there's a whole bunch of poison oak on your way there. But Bill, how many gallons of water are in those pools? The big ones, 10 foot by 10 foot, 80,000 gallons. I had that one guaranteed, right? And could you imagine that thing just flipping with kids in it? Because they were jumping off my deck. I got video of it. We'll get to it. Because that's what you get. That's what you get when you come to my house, Bill. We're country. You can shoot a gun. Your neighbors don't like it. It scares their little chihuahuas and dogs, right? But I had neighbors next door, Bill. They were the ones that were against guns, right? And I said, okay, well, the sheriff is going to take 8 to 10 minutes to get here on a good night, right? Yeah. Well, I'm just saying. I'm the guy that you want in your neighborhood, but don't, because I see your signs when I'm driving home. Assault ban rifles, ban them. Okay. No, I cannot epoxy it in my house, Bill. What I'm going to do, Bill, this one hasn't even been cleaned yet. Look at this, Bill. No, Bill. Are you ready for this? There's spider webs still on this one, bro. Look at this. That is disgusting. Look at the spider webs. That isn't even dry, and it's been like 6 years. I don't know what it is. Bill, there's cracks on the back, right? I thought when I epoxied it, let me get in here. You can see them now, right? So when I epoxy them, this thing's been in the weather for 3 years. I didn't even take the meat out of it. The flesh-eating beetles did everything. So that one smells like that one, Bill. Because I have those tails. Bill, look it. I have a tail, and I was so tired today when I got home. I didn't even take all the... No, there's no beetle crawling on it. But look at Bill, right here. There's a piece of flesh right there. I'm being lazy. The beetles will get it. Super lazy. I don't care, Bill. I'm putting them out in my chicken coop. I can't have chickens out here, Bill, because you know why? The red-tailed hawks. No, dogs. The hawk, not even the coyotes. Remember those? Right? No, it was Ricky's dog. Remember, I was on vacation. My wife wouldn't even tell me. Nate told me. I'm like, wait a second. And me and my wife have a very open relationship, but she knows I'm a little off. And I've told people, listen, Nate lived next door. He's got these reservation dogs is what they're called. Don't get mad at me. That's what they're called. They get them from the reservation. There's no fees or shots or any of this. They're doing a great thing because they're half coyote, Bill. They're the craziest dog, but hey, he got them and he's raising them and they're beautiful now, right? But when he first moved here, I told him, listen, I share. They have a barn, right, and I have the main property, and I got the kill shed they have to look at. But I planted trees, so your hedge you won't see it. Anyway, it's for rent right now. Showing tomorrow. Thank you, Maya. That's for you. Anyway, Bill, let me get back on track. Those dogs, I told him, if one of them ever gets out of your yard and kills my dog, or my chicken, because I love my chicken. Bill, these are the kind of chicken you got home. They all ran towards you. Yeah, hello, Dad. Exactly. That's exact, Bill. And it was like they were, yeah, I'm that guy. You run to me because it's fun. I know my kids don't want to talk to me ever again, but hey, who cares about them? It's about Daddy tonight. Oh, 49er socks, Bill. You see my feet? Big 49er fan, Bill. Hang on, I can't lift. Hang on. I should be able to. I'm that nimble diver that can do anything, but this is the reality, and this is going to hurt. I'm not a land wolf, I'm a sea wolf. Bill, that's a gay stance, but there it is. Hang on. There, ow. My arch in my foot. Hang on, my arch. Hang on. Hang on, guys. No, I'm wearing long johns, Bill. Long johns to save money. Bill, I'm saving money. Bill, I'm saving money. No. We're just no. These are long johns. Bill, look at these. These are what men wear. Under Armour, Bill. Okay. Anyway, listen. If you found this show by mistake, I have 4 people in my head right now that are watching, and it says 1. So I'll show you tomorrow the analytics. I can't believe Facebook or YouTube is letting this go. Thank you, YouTube. Maybe you want to woo me back. Here's what you can do. I'm setting up a website, YouTube. Contact me. I'll be your boy. I'll come back. But you gotta stop shelving me. I need my videos. I need to be out there. I'm not paying you guys, but I'll make you look good. I will. I'll do all your products. Whatever you need me to be, I'll be your little juggling boy. I don't care. Juggle. Anyway, so Bill, I'm at the market, right? And this is what you're going to see tomorrow. I'm going to make a short of it. I have how many more people on YouTube? Is there any comments? I'm getting hearts. Are you doing the hearts? Oh, thank you. I don't even know. Hearts, Bill. Let me do a thumbs up. Or there you go. Thank you. That makes the algorithm go, Bill. I'm learning things. Anyway, listen. Can you imagine this show well edited? Not even edited. It's going to be me doing this. But on my TV, I'll be able to pop up on the screen what I'm talking about, today's events. Because today I met a wonderful person in the market. And, it's just what you do when you come to our market. So go to the market. And Bill, for all of you that think the Corralitos market is expensive, you try buying stuff that you don't even know where it got sliced from. And you're paying the same price, if not more. These guys, Bill, it's not even about that. People come here, hey, Bill, you're a Canadian. You know who Clint Eastwood is? Yeah, he lives out here in Carmel. There's a picture of him. Yeah, he's still alive, Bill. I know, I saw him. He's not like the Dirty Harry we used to know as our dad. Our dads love those guys. Do you remember your dad? Yeah, make my day. Not make my day. What was Dirty Harry's? He did it out of the side of his mouth. Mark, come on. Somebody. Yeah, you're old. You watch this. Your dad. Yeah. I'll tell you, Dirty Harry. But when he was a pastor, remember when he was a preacher, Bill? At that gold mining town? Because he was a preacher that wasn't a preacher. Like, he banged half the town. He banged the dude's wife that was too much of a man to do anything. Remember I think he banged their daughter, too. Or maybe he didn't. I don't. Anyway, let's not get off topic. Back to family show. Sorry. So, that's what you'll get with me, a little bit of mixture of anything and everything. If you can, subscribe. Subscribe on YouTube. Sorry, I'm doing multiple things here. Down here on Facebook, just share me out. Let's be friends. And if you found this entertaining, and if you did meet me at the market, and I'm that same guy that walked in there, but I also would be the guy that will pull over and help you if there was a flat tire. This is the kind of guy I am. And I don't care what color you are or any of that. I'm just a wonderful, loving guy, long as you're wonderful and loving and receptive back to me. That's it. And if you need me to calm down, that can't happen. 53 years. My ADHD, I really have it. So all of you people that fake it, this is what it looks like. But I've learned to master it. So if you're a kid with it, here's what you can do. You can turn into this. You can have, if you run your own businesses, it's like having 4 different people. That's how much energy you have, and that's how much devotion you have, and that's how much smarts you have. Books, Not that good. YouTube, if that would have been around, I think I can watch a YouTube video and perform brain surgery. I might even try it on a lobster after. I'll bring it back after I take its life away. I know that'll lose a lot of you, but let's see if we can do it, right? Resuscitate it. I'm not going to do that. Calm down. Last fear of the night. How much longer do we have, Bill? 12 minutes is time for a good story of my life, Bill. So, I'm going to finish up with the Corralitos thing, Bill, if you don't mind. Oh, okay. So Bill bought a car. You know the cars. What kind of car is it, Bill? '38 Ford convertible. My boy bought. You know the hobby store. I used to get them at Thrifties because I lived in San Diego, El Cajon. We'd go to Thrifties. You go to the toy section. I think they used to be like $199. You brought them back. I found out why I couldn't paint them right last night from Bill. He got all the parts and took them apart, took them off the plastic thing, and painted them. I'm like, oh, you paint them off? He's all, yeah, everybody does. I'm like, oh, that's why, because I would paint them off. It would frustrate my dad. See, my dad had a lot of work, right? So what he did, compliments the brewery, compliments the brewery. What he did. Bill, how's your moonshine coming? Can I call it that? Or is it hooch? Hooch. Anyway, so tomorrow, if you've watched this show and got here all weird and you think this is great, listen, check out my shorts on where we YouTube, you up there, okay? Check them out. I am that guy. I'm shooting fish in the head. I've been bit by a halibut, and he broke my 2 different ones have broke my finger twice. I have a kill shed, but we call it an art studio. I think that's the new word, right? But it's going to be my podcast room. But right now we have these things out here called wood rats. They're possum-sized rats, and you know, I just got to get a couple of those out of there and then start cleaning up. The smell in there is, that's where all these things are processed after they get out of the chicken coop. So, if you've enjoyed this, please. Oh, Cousin's in the room. What's up, Cuz? Jeff's watching down here. Thank you for being up there too, Jeff. Big supporter. But you know what? Jeff is better than me at this because he's younger. And guess who he was trained by? Me. That's right. He was fortunate enough. He asked for years. And I wanted him and my brother-in-law to do the class together. And finally, he's just said, forget this. I'm just going to do it. He got certified and said, hey, that day. So, hey, can we go out and shoot something? I'm like, what? Calm down. I gave Mike spear gun. He didn't need to calm down. Bill, please. I'm trying to wrap up the show. That almost had beer come up my nose, Bill. And that's 9% beer. You don't want 9% beer coming out your nose. Because it costs. Listen, these breweries, they got me. But man, because if I'm allowed 2 beers, that's what my doctor said. I just found a 9% beer, right? Am I cheating? Yeah, it's like 2 bottles of wine. But I get to tell my doctor the honest truth. What's up, Mark? If you've just come in, Mark, you can watch the show over. You can watch it on YouTube. I started 15 minutes there. Tomorrow on YouTube, now that I didn't freeze, I'm going to go 4:30 to 5:30, and I'll start 5:30 to 6:30 here. Same show. Well, it's not going to be the same because everything's ad lib, Bill, right? It's going to be the same topic. And my second show will be better because my ADHD will be focused more on what I need to do. After I've done something once, I calm down a lot. So, what did Eric say? That's Kristen's cousin. Bill. Don't worry, Eric, I won't tell our stories. But Bill, if I could tell the stories I've had with this young lad, like, it is one of Chris, like when there are a couple you want to hang out with, but you just don't know where it's going to end up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can go anywhere at any time. And it normally, he says it's me. I think it's him. But man, we've had some good times down in the village. Yeah, because he was the first, he was, besides Kristen's family, when I started dating her, 32-year-old dude, right? dating a, I'm talking, my wife is beautiful. Just out of this world, but she's beautiful inside now. I'm happy about everything about it, right? But man, her at 21, Bill. and she was so into me, Bill. Not a fake into me. Like, you know our story. You've been there. Just into me, right? Like, and I get to meet him, right? And this guy's crazier than me. He is. Last time he was here, I'm like, you guys should do a show. I'd watch. Like, just go live. Eric, just go live. You won't have to ever work again. Honestly, with your guys' lifestyle, just go live, make people pay, because you just do uncensored live Eric and Dee Dee. Bill. So I go up there once in the summertime. And I'm not going to give anything away, Eric, but I go up there once in the summertime, right? And we're going to float down the river the next day. So he lives on the river, so we could stop right at his house. So we get to drive all the way up, I don't know how far, right? You put the boats in, and you float down, and you drink all day. And then, compliments to the brewery. No drinking and driving, right? A good time. You're out there having your sun. You got to put sun on my head, right? Mm-hmm. And he, so we're floating down, right? We're floating down the river. But before that, I knew what kind of guy he was, because he's laying in his hammock, and he has this beautiful lap. He just reaches down and just strokes it and says, "Everybody needs love." Like that, right? That's the kind of guy he is. Maybe he's gonna text me and we won't be friends. I don't know. But Eric, I don't think you're that kind of guy. I think it's a funny story. And I'll stop with that one. Listen. Bill, this is why my life is this much fun, right? Because no matter what, I don't care where I'm at. Yeah. My boy killed a buck and skinned him. And he showed me the raw video. He walks up to this thing after he shot it and says, "I'm sorry I gotta do this to you." Puts a rifle right to its eye. And he wonders why TikTok takes it down. He goes, "Brent, TikTok wouldn't even let me show it." I'm like, "Yeah, Bill. I couldn't even watch that." But, okay, done. You don't have to worry. I am completely quiet after that story. That's our PG story, right? So if that's our PG story, right? This is the kind of life I live, and I have 10 stories with that guy. Solid. That guy would be there for you in a heartbeat, no matter what. Even though he listen, the stuff he sends me, ha ha ha. And listen, it's just a great family that I'm in. If I could just talk about my family, I would. 4 minutes, so I'll wrap it up in 4 minutes. Jesse just joined. Jesse, I want to come back down after these rains. I'm running out of lobsters. I don't have a tail big enough for this guy. If you watch back, I'll pick it up in a minute. But yeah, Jesse wanted to, Bill, you know what Jesse has? He has, Jesse, can you promote your website real quick? It's a lobster. No, Bill, stop that. Bill, please. He has a group. I think it's a Southern Lobster. Jesse, I don't want to mess this up. So if you could just post if you're really still watching. And Bill, my plan, my next trip. You know when I feel like a rock star. Here's what I want to do. I'm going down to see my boys down there in Long Beach, and then he lives a little bit above Long Beach, I believe. So then I'm gonna go hang out with him, right? And I know I already have my 7 lobsters, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry. I'll do everything in the way I should. Because listen, you got to understand, I don't even need 7 lobsters. I just need the biggest lobster, right? That's what I want to complete my life with. If I've done this, that's what I'm telling you. If I've done this, just help me find that dream. And that dream is just sharing me out. No money, no stars. I don't want that. Share me out. And then I can just retire meeting people like Jesse, meeting people like anybody, right? If you're gonna be nice and respectful. If you're not, I'm out. I'm not a fighter anymore. What am I, Bill? 53? Yeah. But Bill, I do love when I become a senior citizen. I can provoke a fight, right? And the person that actually punches me goes to jail for hidden elder abuse. But that will never happen. Listen, all I ask, if you missed this and you just got here, please, just go to the beginning. Watch it. If you're not enjoying it, don't share it out. If you do, share it out. Because this is what's going to make me famous, right? And I have so much in me to share to the world. I got to stop on some stories. That was our PG story with my cousin. Got to shut her down. I know what I can say and what I can't. 1 minute, Bill. Well, let's just leave with this. Listen, the lady that I met at Corralitos, I'm the real person that met you, right? If you want to see one of those in person, go to the Corralitos market and talk to the boys. Man, there's each and every one of them is different in their own ways, but they're all great people, right? And then after that, now you got to pay, right? You got to try a tip sandwich, now you got to pay for it. You get to meet the best cashiers ever, Bill. When I say down to the earth, people that love coming to work and helping people, bring out groceries, Bill. They still walk them out for people. There's a lot of old people here in Corralitos. This is kind of where you come to retire. So, you know, Bill, I met a guy without a leg there the other day. 75. I started talking to him for a half an hour, Bill. Because I said, hey, I knew he was new to it. You know, you're hobbling around. I'm like, dude. But he looked like a young 75. Bill, yes, it is young 75. I think this guy's got like 20 years left in him, right? I can only dream to get to where he's at. But he lost his leg, Bill. He lost his leg. And I wanted to interview him. But it's kind of weird when you meet somebody and say, hey, can I film this? Or it's not even film, record. So I just had a genuine conversation with him. I said, hey, okay, I'm going to finish with the story, Bill. At 7:30, we're going to go a little bit over. And then we'll come back. Bill, I looked at him and I knew he didn't know how to use his leg right yet. So I wondered at 75, how do you lose a leg? And Bill, this guy loves golfing. And that's all he wants to do is golf. And he's back and he's on his 3rd leg. And they're going to give him one that has more of a, I don't know what to call that. Mobility, he said. But he's still out there. And I told him, I said, you know what? The weird thing is, you can beat me at golf right now if we went out there. And he could, Bill, with only 1 leg. He could take that leg off and still beat me. That's how bad at golf I am. And he's just being a champion in this world, right? I don't know what happened to his leg, but he just didn't give up. He's here to live. And he's 75. A lot of us would just say, you know what? That was a good run. No. He's ready to go. I'm that guy. I want to live forever. I know I'm not. But here's the thing. Seawolf out. Catch me tomorrow. I don't even know if I did that right, Bill. Oh, God, I got to turn it off up there. YouTube, hang on. How do you even turn off YouTube, Bill? Bill, I don't even know how to turn that one off. Okay, cancel. What do you want me to do then? No, I went back. What do you want me to do? Turn the phone sideways. Okay? Operation blocked, rotating back. It blocked it, Bill. It told me. It won't do it. It won't do it. All right, if you on YouTube, listen. If you like this, share me out. I've already made it because of the shorts. But you get to follow my life live. Enjoy. Peace out. Oh, wait. Seawolf Out.